Hey guys, so in this video there's two parts. First, I will talk about how to play Windsong, and then there is also the comparison of Windsong and different support units and different sustain. For the how to play Windsong, there's actually two parts. One is at the start of this video after this section, and one is at the end. Because I'm showing you two ways to play her, one is the long cycle and the other one is the short cycle. So here I'm in focus flashback. For your information, I purposely do it this way that she is not getting that special buff that this stage provides because I don't want that to interfere with her damage output, so that we have a better judgment on which character is indeed better. And this section I'm showing you all these different characters and the side cube that they have, their level, their portrait that I will be using for the test. Okay, for the long cycle, mostly you want to try to boost Windsong damage as much as you can without worrying if you can actually hit 55 measure quickly, because if you're doing long cycle, you will definitely hit 55 measures by the time you want to do the ultimate. If you're doing short cycle, then you really need to be concerned about how fast you can actually get 55 stacks of measures. Alright, so this part here I have Fatutu, He Guang and Fatutu. So first you want to set them all up, use their buff, use their skills. For Windsong, you got to use her skill 2 every single round, because without the skill 2 being on the spell dot, then she will get a precast skill 2. Okay, but if like you're lucky like this one, you suddenly get one of her skill 2 coming in, then you won't get the precast skill 2, but that's alright. Just make sure that after this, every round you just use her skill 2. Okay, so here you see generate one precast. If this happened, you got to generate more precast using unfinished tune so that the skill 1 can merge, then it will become permanent. Okay, the precast, if you merge it, it will become permanent, and then after that, the same thing, you just use up all her skill 2. Okay, then in the next round, now since I've used 2 skill 2, then I will get 2 precast skill 1 in the next round, which will automatically merge. So in that round, usually you don't generate additional precast. In a way, you save up Verting Moxie so you have enough in the next round to generate the precast. So one round precast, one round don't generate, one round generate precast, one round don't generate precast, and you keep it in the loop until you decide to use her ultimate and unleash all her skills. Okay, so here in round 3, see, 2 precast is generated, right? Okay, here I'm generating it because I do have extra Verting Moxie and I have enough AP, so I can use it, right? So it depending on situation, but most of the time, like I say, you don't have to use it, right? So this is a demonstration to show you that you don't technically have to follow the rule every single time. If you think you have enough Verting Moxie and you have enough AP. Okay, right, so here I want to talk about Flutter If you notice, Flutter I haven't really been using her skill 1. So her skill 1 is the one that gives additional gust stack when you use it, because I want to ensure that I have 25 gust stack by round 6. So now I'm at round 3. Okay, so round 4, technically round 3, round 4, round 5. By the end of round 5, you need to have 25 stack of gust, so that in round 6 you get level 3 gust. And if you use the skill that give a lot of gust early, then it will just be wasted, because by the time you hit round 6, you got to get 25 stacks. So I prefer to just leave it there, and then by round 3 rounds before you want to out, then you can start using it. Okay, and also make sure to let Flutter go into her channeling status, because when she is channeling, she will do a follow-up attack at the start of the round, and every offer card that comes in at the start of the round, she will then consume it and cast it as a follow-up attack. So in that case, that will increase, okay, gust stack, so that we have enough 25 stack at the end of the third round. So by the time we're gonna use her ultimate in the next round, as in Windsong's ultimate, we will have level 3 force field for Flutter Page. Okay, so you can see measure now is pretty high, but Flutter Page is already at level 3. And that is also because I'm using He Guang and Flutter Page. So this is where it comes, you know, how important is it for you to manage Gus stack will depend on your teammate as well. If you bring character that doesn't do follow-up attack, for example, you bring 6. Okay, 6 is one of a good unit with Windsong, but 6 doesn't do follow-up attack. So it can be a little bit difficult to build a Flutter Page Gus stack. So in that situation, do what I mentioned just now. Save up her skill 1 and then use it 3 rounds before. If you are using characters like He Guang or Flutter Page, then you don't really need to bother because they will all be doing enough follow-up attacks for you to get 25 stacks. Technically, if you are doing like 8 action, okay, 5 from the AP you are actively casting, so that's 5, and then which means if you manage to do another 3 more follow-up attack, that's a total of 8 actions. So by the end of 3 rounds, that's 24 stacks. So you just need 1 more stacks of Gus, and that can come from Flutter Page skill 1. If you are doing 9, okay, action per round, then you don't even need Flutter Page skill 1, and you can already achieve more than 25 stacks of Gus. Okay, so you really got to know how many follow-up attack can your character do, so that you can calculate and know how many skill 1 for Flutter Page that you need to cast in order to get that 25 stacks. Okay, so now we are in round 6. I have enough Gus, I have enough measures, and then now basically I unleash the ultimate. Right, so make sure all the buff, like He Guang using the ultimate, so make sure everything is up, so Windsong will do maximum damage. Boom. Okay, now unleash Windsong's ultimate, and she will cast all of that. So this, even though it's 6 rounds, this is a form of long cycle, because you stack it up and by the end you use it. It's just that for focus flashback, the round that we want to achieve is 6, so 6 is the final round. So you can see here all the damage that Windsong is doing. Boom, 3 million, 3 million. Okay, and then 1 million, 1 million is like easy, over 10 million damage in just 6 rounds. Okay, so this is the explanation on how to play Windsong in a longer cycle. Of course, if you're doing raid, then you can prolong it even more, but depending on your survival, make sure that you can survive the attack from the boss. Okay, the second part of this video is all the comparison. I kind of like cut off the front part, only showing you from round 5 onward, round 5, round 6. So I did it for different set of support and characters. So just now I show you is Fatutu as a sustain. So now here I have Marsha, and then I have Vila. Then in the next cycle, I change He Guang to Lopera, then again Fatutu, Marsha, and Vila, and then I have 6. Okay, so 6 with Fatutu, Marsha, and Vila. Alright, so you can watch all that if you want to, but if you want to know about the short cycle, then check the video description. I put the timestamp, so the timestamp for how to play short cycle Windsong, okay, all the way at the back.
Unnecessary counterattack. No other study could show you this. Taking another look.
Go!
Peace and quiet. A sacred charge. An academic question. I will remember your names. Please, stop this violence. The benefits of field mapping. Limited scale, infinite lines. Confirm the coordinates. A good point. A new hypothesis.
I will remember your sacrifice. I admire you.
A good point. A new hypothesis.
Keep up the pace. Up still.
Taking another look. No other study could show you this.
For you and for us.
Swift as an arrow.
We share the same dream. I will remember your sacrifice.
An academic question.
You are in my jurisdiction.
To a brighter future for everyone. Keep up the pace.
Limited scale, infinite lines. Calculating distance.
Get ready! Ich schwor, zu beschützen und zu helfen.
A good point. A new hypothesis.
Just another shift. Wait for the pop!
I will remember the names. Taking another look. The benefits of field mapping.
These sheets are my wings!
A sacred charge. Peace and quiet.
Restraint is what I'm good at.
A good point. A new hypothesis.
But me and restraint is just another shift.
A good point. An academic question.
Please, stop this violence.
A sacred charge.
Get out of here!
Taking another look. Limited scale, infinite lines. Confirm the coordinates.
What I'm good at.
A new hypothesis. A good point.
This taunt should do. Higher than a bell tower, and deep in the clouds.
Taking another look.
You are not welcome here.
The benefits of field mapping.
We're not afraid of you. You are not welcome here. Get ready. This is going to be a crowd. Oh look, this taunt should do.
An academic question.
Wait for the pop. Oh, be careful.
Limited scale, infinite lines. Calculating distance. We are like-minded. A new hypothesis. We share the same. We are like-minded.
Yes, I got this. I can do it.
A good point.
What I'm good at.
To a brighter future for everyone. Keep up the pace.
Higher than a bell tower, and deep in the clouds.
The benefits of field mapping.
Up and at it.
For you and for us. For the good of all.
Get ready. This is going to be a crowd.
I've got some a new hypothesis.
Get ready. This is going to be a crowd pleaser.
I admire your courage.
I've got some trouble brewing. Get ready. This is going to be a crowd. Ready? Aim.
I will remember your sacrifice. An academic question.
Wait for the pop.
Most of the time, anyway. Hot scale.
Limited scale, infinite lines. Behold.
We share the same.
The moment of silence.
And your hypothesis. A good point.
I admire your courage to a brighter future for everyone.
Learn from silence.
No other study could show you this. Taking another look?
Keep up the pace. Together, we are fearless. For you and for us.
Time for tongues to speak of truth.
What I'm good at. An academic question.
The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored.
Rise and shine.
Limited scale, infinite lines. Confirm the coordinates.
Time for tongues to speak of truth. The moment of
A
utterance.
good point.
Oh look, here's another one. It looks good on you.
The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored.
You are not welcome here.
Benefit from reading.
No other study could show you this.
We're not afraid of you. Oh, be careful. Oh, be careful. You want me to? You want me to?
The moment of silence.
An academic question.
We'll find our home one day. Oh, be careful.
Limited scale, infinite lines. Confirm the coordinates. one at a time or all of you at once? A new hypothesis. A good point.
Let me handle the pain. Restraint is part of the train. Let me handle the pain.
No other study could show you this. The benefits of field mapping.
Don't worry. I'll avoid delivering any lethal injuries. A sacred charge. There's strength in restraint.
A new hypothesis.
Time for tongue.
A good point.
Let me handle the pain.
An academic question.
I will remember your names.
The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored.
Taking another look.
A necessary counterattack.
Limited scale, infinite lines. Behold.
Get ready. This is going to be a crowd.
A new hypothesis.
Just another shift. What I'm good at. Get ready. This is going to be just another shift. What I'm good at.
A good point. A new hypothesis.
Wait for the pop. It's out with you. Up and at it.
Taking another look. The benefits of field mapping.
Ready? Aim.
The moment of silence.
A good point.
The moment of utterance. The moment of silence.
An academic question. No other study could show you this.
Until the torch is lit.
Limited scale, infinite lines. Behold.
Okay, so if you have been watching the run or the comparison that I did with 6 as Windsong support, you notice the damage is kind of low. So the reason is actually due to the buff and the debuff that comes from 6 it only lasts 2 rounds, so it's kind of hard to maintain that buff and debuff. So the damage kind of drop. And the thing is that 6 advantage for Windsong is he allows Windsong to quickly get measure because each of this buff, okay, is 20 stack of measures. But if you are like doing a long cycle, then you will already hit 55 stack of measures anyway. So in that case, other characters that has better buff, easier to set up buff or debuff will be better for Windsong. So for 6 case, because if you use his buff and debuff earlier in the round, let's say in round 1, round 2, you already use his buff and debuff, by the time you want to use the ultimate in round 6, it will be gone. So it will be wasted. So you only want to use 6 buff and debuff like the round before and during the round that you will be casting ultimate. So the previous part of this video, the clip, that one you saw that 6 does more damage. That's because of 2 reasons. One is I managed to use 6 buff and debuff at the last round. And also because 6 provides defense up for the whole party. So you kind of don't need that high sustain or the strong sustain like from Marsha. So yeah, so instead I use Lopera. So Lopera also provide additional buff for Windsong. So together, when they synergize with the buff and debuff that I managed to cast, the damage was the highest compared to the other comparison that I did, right? So if we understood that, this means that if 6 can give such a high number of measures quickly to Windsong, and you want his buff to be like in the round before and after, this is where you want to do short cycle. Okay, so now I'm going to buff up Windsong, right, with all of this, and then you see that in this whole, if not, you can just reverse back a little bit. Then you can see that from the start of the round, I have already been using Flutter Page skill in order to quickly get that gust stack up to 25. Okay, so now in round 4, I managed to get gust to 25. Now it's round 3. So at the end of round 3, here I have 29 measures. Okay, then 20 more. So now I have 50 measures, 51, 52. Okay, so very close to 55, and this is when I will use the ultimate. The ultimate will not be very strong here. It's because of focus flashback that the boss has a resistance towards damage in the first 4 rounds. Okay, but in terms of rotation, it's fine. I'm still going to demonstrate it to you. Okay. Right, so use 6 ultimate and then Windsong cast out. I didn't use the buff because measures is already at like over 50 stacks, right? So now it's going to be 55. So don't waste it. If you use the buff, then you give 20, but the measures is already at max stacks, so don't waste that. Okay, so cast ultimate. Boom, boom, and boom. Okay, yeah. So here, after the first out, usually you don't have to worry about Flutter Page gust stack anymore because Windsong have just done a bunch of follow-up attack. So Flutter Page has a lot of gust stacks. Okay, so just make sure that after the 3rd round, so now it's like round 5. Technically in round 7, you should use Windsong's out. But because of focus flashback, again, I need to complete this stage by round 6. Yeah, so I'm going to merge and move this incantation around in order to get enough Moxie so that Windsong can out in the next round. Okay, and then you will see the damage. Okay, so basically the conclusion here, if you are doing short cycles, definitely 6 is the best character that you can bring. If you are doing long cycle, then you don't need to bring 6. You would want to bring other characters that can give her maybe more extra action. As long as it's easier for you to manage the buff and debuffs. Make sure that all the support units buff or debuff is active. So it's kind of hard for 6 because he just has too many of it and you want to maintain it. It's not that easy. Alright, so here we go. Okay, so pretty good, right? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks. Even though just in 2 rounds and I've been moving incantation, kind of waste of AP. But it's fine, I still get 5 attacks out, and look at this damage. Yeah, for short cycle after the ult, always use one of her incantations so it's easier for you to rebuild the stacks, rebuild the Moxies, and get more incantation out in the next round. I mean in the next 3 rounds, so when she out at least you are doing 5, 6 attacks. Okay, here comes the ultimate.
Limited scale, infinite lines. Confirm the coordinates.
Boom, 4.5 million. So look at that damage, it's crazy high. Okay, so short cycle, the 6. Okay, if not short cycle, Lopera is not the best. I would say He Guang is even better. Flutter Pitch is a must stay, okay, with Windsong. And then for the support, basically you have, if you really need good support, it will be Marsha. Later, Marsha will be replaced by Jay. With Jay, you don't even have to worry about Gus stack so much because Jay just does a lot of repulse to maintain the 25 stacks of Gus on Flutter Page. If you don't need a very strong sustain, then actually Vila is better because Vila gives additional mental damage to Windsong, so overall increasing her damage as well. Alright, yeah. But if the enemy is not doing that much damage, then you also can do Lopera and 6. Alright, so yeah, basically that's all for this video. Anything else, I have written it in the video description, so you can look at that for more details. So thank you very much for watching and have a good day.